Some Martin High School spirit shirts were meant to motivate the varsity football team, but now they're being banned from even being worn on campus. And it's the school's own newspaper staff saying what's printed on these shirts glorifies rape. Fox 4's Natalie Sleet is live at Martin High School in Arlington with the story. Natalie.
Yeah, well, Steve, these shirts were made by the Parent Booster Club, not the school itself, but we are told that it was students who came up with the design on the front as well as the wording, and that there were several adults who knew that students would be wearing these shirts to encourage their team.
So these are the shirts.
Senior Sherilyn Morales showing the shirt that's meant to cheer on the powerhouse Martin High School Warriors. On a pirate flag with skull and crossbones, it says, "We take what we want." And underneath, in big letters, "Shh, just let it happen." Morales wrote an editorial for the school newspaper voicing strong concern about how that message can be interpreted.
It's basically because it connotes rape culture. Shh, just let it happen. Is that a message that we want to send to, high school seniors or just high school boys or girls in general, that they can just take what they want without, anyone putting up a fight?
It's a stereotype that college football boys go to parties and take advantage of girls, and why would you want to introduce that into high school football on a t-shirt?
The president of the Football Booster Club, which sponsored the shirt, says any rape culture connotation is not what was intended. He says the message was inspired by pirates, an unofficial mascot of sorts, and some version of that phrasing has been used on shirts in the past. He says they were only meant to empower the team to take the ball and go for the win. Morales says the football coach who distributed the shirts backed that up in her interview with him. Still, Osterman says there's a lack of sensitivity and consideration for how football players will be perceived by others on campus.
That, hey, they still really are a great team and they do great things.
Welcome news for these newspaper staffers and proud Warriors.
All right, well, we invited the Booster Club president to speak to us on camera. He declined to do so, but the newspaper staffers that we spoke to say they were initially a little reluctant to take this stand, in part because they didn't want to, for it to come across as if they didn't support their football team, because they absolutely do. But they think that this is an important issue and one that needs to be discussed on campus.